So the same conditions that are, causing turf to grow faster also cause dandelions to grow faster. You can cut a dandelion and go to sleep, and in the morning it looks like it's 6 inches out of the ground, and they just explode. So in the, some of the things we're looking at is what are we allowed to do under the herbicide bylaw, and if there's certain applications where it could be safety issues or damage to infrastructure, things like that. So one of the things that has come up in recent days is when the dandelions, if you get that tough root and the leaf structure, if they're small, it's not so bad, but if they really get well ingrained into the ground and grow, it can become a tripping hazard on a sports field. So that's a safety issue that we want to address. So we're just looking at, okay, how do we best do that? And like I said, there are some provisions within the bylaw to allow us to go and address those. And just because of that accelerated growth, these things are getting a little bit bigger, so we have to act fairly quickly to see what are we going to do. And there's not a lot of viable options to get rid of dandelions when they're in there, so that's why I think council, and when they first passed the bylaw, it was very specific as to where you could spray and where you cannot. But again, we want to do it for the right reasons, and it's a lot of it's around safety or protection of infrastructure.
If you spray, do you have to tell the public?
I think that's a normal practice. Yeah, we would do that because depending on what is used, you want to keep people off of it.
So how do you go about telling them?
Well, that's something that we'd work out in the next few days. So.
Would
when
that
will you
happen this
decide?
season?
Yeah, when will you decide?
Well, I had mentioned to council in there that we'll put an action plan together the next 2 days to outline what those actions might be. But if there are some significant safety concerns out there for some reason, then we want to address those quickly.